be praised. The Lord be praised. The Lord be praised. The Lord be praised. From the time that the sun comes up till the going down of the same. The Lord be praised. The Lord be praised. The Lord be
Somebody praise God. Somebody give him glory this morning.
Have you ever been working on something like a project and then someone comes along and tries to help you? But the problem is, one time when I was in the kitchen hooking up a tasty meal for my husband and for my kids, and for some strange reason, when I stepped out of the kitchen, my husband stepped in and decided to go, as he says. He took my dish in a direction that I never wanted it to go, and in essence ruined the meal that I had in mind for my family that evening. Now, the meal was edible, but it wasn't as good as the one that I intended to make for them. Furthermore, I didn't ask for his help. Process, we step in and try to help God out and only wind up ruining the plans that he's been preparing for us. So in today's episode, we're going to discuss the fact that God doesn't need our help. So I get it. You're tired of waiting and wondering how and when is God going to show up and work out a particular situation in your life. And you're anxious and you're on the verge of just yourself. Now, I'm here to tell you today that you can't do it. Don't do it for two reasons. Number one, when you make the choice to help God out with something that He never asked you to help Him out with, it's a reflection of your lack of faith, meaning you don't trust Him. And number two, if you do, you're only going to mess things up. Now, let me remind you, or even introduce you to Sarah. Despite all their efforts, Sarah and Abraham have not been able to conceive a child. And truth is, Sarah's getting a little anxious, and she decides that God, the one who has made heaven and earth, the one who created her and Abraham, and the one whose words will never return unto him void, that God needs her help. And because she couldn't figure out how God was going to bless her own, what kind of mess is that? Sarah's lack of faith didn't allow her to think this thing would start feeling herself. Don't care where they got to go, but they got anger, strife, hurt, or pain. Because that's not how God operates. So the next time you feel yourself feeling anxious because God's promises for your life seem to be a little delayed, just remember Sarah. And remember that God doesn't need your help. Thanks for watching. I hope it encouraged you. And please like, share, and subscribe. And be sure to hit that.
All of my life I dreamed of a home and someone to call my own. Now I've come here to say I want to build my home in you. Lord, hear my prayer. I promise to love you, live my life in heaven's joy. I promise to love you and give you my all. I promise to love you, share the secrets of my heart. I promise to love you every day of my life. I stand by your side and I give you my hand. I pledge to you I'll be the kind of man who will try to live like heaven is my home. Lord, hear my prayer. I promise to love you till the stars refuse to shine. I promise to love you. I pray you'll be mine when I need someone to share the seasons of life. Lord, be there. I promise to love you every day of my life. I promise to love you, cherish the day I saw your face. I promise to love you with each breath I take, and in that morning when eternity will shine, I promise to love you till the end of time. I promise to love you each time I call your name. I promise to love sun comes again. And in that morning, when eternity will shine, we'll share a love that will outlast time. I promise to love you, cherish that day I saw your face. I promise to love you with each breath I take. And in that morning, when eternity will shine, I promise to love.
the tabernacle. You lift up your hands and begin to make room for your Father. For what I treasure, my number one. You don't feel I'll prepare for to soar.